This shouldn't be happening. The Cold War ended more than 30 years ago. The Soviet Union collapsed, and the world was supposed to move forward. But today, something very different is unfolding. A new kind of Cold War has already begun, not with nuclear weapons, but with technology, money, and global control. And most people don't even realize it's happening. To understand this, we need to go back. The original Cold War was a global standoff between the United States and the Soviet Union. Two superpowers, two ideologies, capitalism versus communism, but they never fought directly. Instead, they competed through proxy wars, nuclear threats, the space race, and global influence. It was called cold because it never became a full war. And in 1991, it ended. Or at least, that's what we thought. Today, the world is changing again. A new challenger has emerged: China. Over the past 3 decades, China has become the world's manufacturing hub, the second largest economy, and a rising technological power. And now, it's competing directly with the United States. Not just economically, but strategically, politically, and technologically. This is where the new Cold War begins. The most important battlefield today is not land, it's technology. The United States and China are locked in a race for dominance in artificial intelligence, semiconductor chips, 5G networks, and cybersecurity. The US has already placed restrictions on advanced chip exports to China, because whoever controls chips controls the future. At the same time, China is investing billions to build its own tech independence. This is not cooperation, this is competition at the highest level. But the conflict goes deeper. It extends into the global economy. In 2018, the US and China entered a trade war. Tariffs were imposed on hundreds of billions of dollars in goods. Supply chains were disrupted. Companies began shifting production out of China. At the same time, China expanded its global reach through massive infrastructure projects across Asia, Africa, and Europe. Meanwhile, the United States uses tools like sanctions, trade restrictions, and the global dominance of the dollar. This isn't just economics, it's control over the global system. Now, this is where things get dangerous. Tensions are rising in places like Taiwan and the South China Sea. Taiwan is especially critical. It produces a large share of the world's advanced semiconductor chips. China considers it part of its territory. The United States supports its defense. This creates a fragile situation. Not an open war, but constant pressure. Just like the original Cold War. But this isn't just about weapons or money. It's about influence. Both sides are trying to shape the global order through alliances, investments, media, and global institutions. Countries around the world are being pulled into one side or the other. This silent competition is only getting stronger. So why does this matter? Because this new Cold War affects everything: the global economy, inflation, technology, jobs, and the future of power itself. We are living through a major global shift, and history shows these transitions are never simple. The Cold War didn't end, it evolved. The battlefield has changed, but the stakes remain. The real question is, how far will this go? And will it stay cold, or become something much more dangerous?